What's up, DJ Mystery coming at you with part number 4 of my reactions to the Rock Raider challenge using the track The Unassisted. This time it's Mr. Marvioso. I've never heard of him, but that doesn't matter at all. He's a student of Rob Swift, just as I am. I haven't seen him in any of the other challenges, so I'm really curious of what he came up with using the track The Unassisted by Rasco. All right, first let's look at his setup. He's using, it says Numark on the side, but they totally look like Technics 1200s. But if they're might be Numarks, maybe it's just the sticker. His mixer is a Numark Scratch, I think that's what they're called. Yeah, you can see him from the side, so not a full frontal view, and somebody's sitting next to him watching TV or playing or something. That's odd, I've never seen that before. But anyways, let's check him out. Oh dude, I like your shoes. Let's see what he came up with using The Unassisted by
Mr Marvioso.
Oh, he's got a light effect. The Moonflower LED effect. Interesting. Okay, simple patterns, nice. Oh, he's got a few points on an extra MIDI controller. I like the swing to that pattern that he has. Everybody uses that line. I did.
M-A-V, whatever that you clowns wanna do, make sure that you got the super dope crew.
But he just turned.
Every cut he makes is so precise. So precise. So precise. Every cut.
Okay. At the end, if you don't know that, he took the record off. Doing that, he got to the next track. So I've never seen anybody do that, because usually people just go to the keyboard or use the little jog wheels and load the next track. So that was a nice thing. All right, let's look at the judges' decisions. He got 30 points. All right, so Mr. Marvioso scored 30 points in total. Rob Swift gave him technicality 2, presentation 3, originality 3, which is a total of 8. If showmanship were a part of the judging criteria, Marvioso would have scored higher in my book. Yep, I totally like that. Flip the record part. I love his demeanor. You can tell he doesn't take himself too seriously and he's having fun. Oh, that is so important. That absolutely shows. That's a huge difference to my mind. If the audience can see whether you're having fun or whether you are full of tension to just get it right. And that's why, like, every once in a while, I look into the camera and smile. He reminds me of my fellow X-Men member Diamond J in that way. Certain aspects of his routine are clever, but what hurt Mr. Marvioso was his accuracy and difficulty level of his juggles. Yeah, I had the impression that he was not 100% accurate, and the patterns that he used were not that difficult. He performs very basic moves, specifically the backspin and the breakdown, which is fine. I mean, if you're in a club situation, backspins and breakdowns, that's awesome, because that is something that the audience can understand and can appreciate. The breakdown pattern, but in the delivery, he lacks clarity at times. For example, during the execution of breakdown patterns, his hands land on top of the drum sounds he's breaking down instead of in between. What always helped me when I was practicing these things, of course you have to repeat it and do it over and over again, but I put stickers next to where the drum beats are. So if you have your marker at 12 o'clock, and that's where the first kick is, so kick, kick, snare, So the first marker would be on 12 o'clock, and then there's one on maybe 2 o'clock, and maybe on one on 4 o'clock, so that we have kick, kick, and snare. And that really helped me to find the to really hit the drums and then the tones or noises, whatever I wanted to have. So that might be a good idea for you. Mike C gave him technicality 3, presentation 4, originality 3.5. Very first section was my favorite. Not a super advanced level of technique shown here, but good job keeping it live and accessible. And that's the point. That's what I meant. Accessible. That's what I meant when you're doing backspins and breakdowns and, for example, a club or maybe at a wedding or something. Accessible meaning people can understand it easily. Even the layman can understand that. And that's spectacular enough to rock the show at a wedding or at your friend's house or in a club maybe. Okay, let's look at what Mr. B said. He wrote something more. Mr. B gave technicality 3.5. Let's look at that. Rob gave him only 2, so there's a huge difference here. Presentation 4, originality 4. Okay, nice way to change up patterns. I can tell you were trying different ideas. Some of the rhythms felt different. I think one thing you could have done in the middle of the juggle was do a solid tap down first, then work into those different rhythms ideas that you were doing. I appreciate the small spaces of silence in the juggle too. I felt I heard a good 4 of them. Okay, silence in the juggles. Maybe you want to listen to that one more time.
Ha 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 ha.
All right, those are the little pauses or breaks that Mr. U was talking about.
Back again, ha 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 ha.
There is a pause. Yep, there is a pause. Yep. Okay, I got what. To the last letter. All right, I got the idea of what Mr. B said. I agree. Sometimes having a pause in the patterns that you make will redirect the audience's attention to your set, because if you're going full speed all the time, there is not much difference. But if you have a little break every once in a while, meaning silence, people go, oh, he's doing something different. Where is the music? Oh, there he is, and he's going on. That might be, I totally agree. That is something that is also a means of catching attention or getting attention back. I'm not sure about like originality 4, but presentation certainly 4. Like the thing with the flip record, that was great. That was an awesome idea. I totally like that. Okay, anyways, so it's a total of 30 points, which doesn't post him or which doesn't position him anywhere near the top, but that's fine. Great job, awesome routine, simple but entertaining. That's really what I wanted to say. And I hope that I can see some more of you in one of the next challenges. My name is DJ Mystery from Frankfurt, Germany. I hope you like my reaction videos. If you do so, subscribe to my channel, give me a thumbs up for the videos, and otherwise, stay healthy and stay safe. Peace, y'all.